Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about the budget, the House GOP, and more delays. At this point, it's safe to assume there will be another pointless obstruction when it comes to the budget and keeping the government open when Congress returns from its break. The House Freedom Caucus, often loosely called the Twitter Caucus, has taken the official position of delaying a real budget policy. The statement says, "The House Freedom Caucus believes the House Republicans should return to Washington to continue the work of passing all 12 appropriations bills to cut spending and advance our policy priorities. If unsuccessful in the inevitability that Congress considers continuing resolution, government funding should be extended into early 2025. So it certainly seems likely that the plan is to attach a bunch of poison pill amendments to the appropriations bills to make sure that they don't go through, and then use a continuing resolution. If a continuing resolution or budget is not approved by the end of next month, the government will enter shutdown mode on October 1st. Republicans with the Freedom Caucus said their position was based on making sure a new budget, quote, cannot undermine President Trump's second term with a lame duck's omnibus in December. Well, aren't they optimistic? One of the things that often occurs for a new president during the first year of the presidency is dealing with a budget and policies that were enacted for the previous administration. This is why you often hear that a president's policies aren't always visibly evident until almost 2 years into their term. The first year is the previous president's policies, and the second year is the policies taking effect. So what does all this mean? Politically, it puts Speaker Johnson in the position of caving to the demands of the further right wing of his party, or allowing the Republican infighting to occur. Either way, the position of the Freedom Caucus isn't helpful to the Republicans in swing districts. It serves as a reminder that a Republican majority in the House has been so ineffectual it can't even get budgets through. It highlights the lack of movement less than 90 days before the election. The lack of legislative wins for the Republican Party is likely to damage the re-election chances of their members in competitive districts. Remember Representative Chip Roy gave his floor speech to fellow Republicans shouting, "One thing, I want my Republican colleagues to give me one thing, one that I can go campaign on and say we did. One." There's a little bit of poetry in the fact that Roy is a member of the Freedom Caucus. The all-or-nothing stance of the caucus greatly contributed to the party's lack of legislative wins. The development also means that a few Republicans in the House could once again derail the budget, put the entire U.S. economy at risk, and damage the country's standing for the purposes of theoretically preserving Trump's ability to enact his policies faster if he were to win another term. Or maybe it's just for likes on Twitter. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.